Yo, what's going on, Chicken Crew? We live. Um I don't know why it says my camera's on, but okay. It might just be because I'm live. Here we are, season 3, episode 6. We got Chris Paul and the Utah Jazz. I shouldn't say just Chris Paul. You got AK-47 on the team as well. And a guy that I was not recently, I would say sometime in either season 1 or at a point last season and season 2, I tried getting Ben Gordon for like a bench piece. And I just seen that he was right here as their starting shooting guard, so I was like, oh shit. Now, with that being said, we also made some additions. Stephen Curry is now our official starting point guard. We're going to maximize him and try to do everything we can to make him the actual Steph Curry we all know and love today. We traded Steve Nash for Gilbert Arenas, and then I got another trade for Trevor Ariza for Manu Ginobili, because mostly just contract reasons, honestly. That was really what we had to do, was just free up some contract space, because I'm pretty sure this is the season. Hold on, contract extensions. Not eligible. He's on a 2-year, but it's 1 year left. So yeah, he can re-sign for a year plus 2. So yeah, we just got to keep an eye on Steph Curry and give him his money. But here we go to get into the game. My matchup is AK-47. Steph is against, the greatest point guard in this era at the moment. Let's see if Steph can prove everybody wrong. Hee-haw.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Teams that aren't happy, Clark, with their coaching staff. Do you think it's better to move on now or let them finish out the season?
I think it really depends on the situation, Kevin, but if a team already has a candidate in mind, I think sometimes the sooner you can move on and start to put that person in place, the better. They would have perhaps more time to implement how they want things to be going forward.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Duncan defending. Paul can't get it to go. Here's Armstrong. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Armstrong's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Boyd. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Paul gets it to go in.
If he can find the look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
Duncan scanning the floor. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Paul. This game he has 34 points. It's tipped.
Time that block perfectly.
Here's Curry. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Kirilenko kicks to Paul. A shot. 5 on the clock. He squares up and sinks it. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
He does not lack the confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Armstrong with it. Chris Paul covering. Over Paul. And it's San Antonio with another.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The 3 ball. Here's Boyd. Goes up again. He lays it in.
Impressive work down on the block.
And so Curry will bring it up for San Antonio. 3-point lead. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others not so much. You look at the Pacers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And San Antonio, they've proved the projections right. They are a dominant club, and they're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Abdul-Rahim passes to Gordon. There's the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Boyd the pass to Kirilenko. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Jazz trail by 5. The Jazz again can't hit it.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Puts up a 3. Another miss by Utah. San Antonio leading by 5. From past the arc. Tries again. And Duncan lays it in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here is Kirilenko. No scoring in this one. Boyd the pass to Gordon. There's a screen from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Duncan outside. Armstrong against Kirilenko. 3-pointer. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Boyd. Plays it up and banks it in. Boyd's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Arenas passes to Monroe. Korver kicks to Armstrong. Over Kirilenko. And the jam by Duncan.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him. And he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Ball outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Korver, good.
And you gotta like seeing Korver with that little floater there. Does an excellent job of putting the right amount of spin and arc on those delicate shots.
Now here's Gordon. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And not settling for the jumper. Takes it all the way to the rim.
Pass to Monroe. Outside Korver. Kirilenko against Armstrong. Into the lane. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Jazz trail by 9. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here is Kirilenko. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game.
Get there, get there.
Here's Abdul Rahim. Here's Gordon. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And Utah has possession. 9-point game. Shot clock at 3. Out left to the wing. Rejected by Duncan. Here's Armstrong. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And the Spurs with some changes. Duncan, he's checked in for Van Horn. Armstrong comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Curry subbed in for Kyle Korver. Paul against Curry. San Antonio with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Refusing to give up on the play. Hard work pays off.
Utah is shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Ball right side. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end its cold spell. Abdul Rahim can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Stolen by Kirilenko. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Spurs leading by 20. Outside Arenas, over Gordon, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Arenas has got his first 2 points. And it's Paul with the ball for the Jazz. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And San Antonio also making a switch. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. Pass to Duncan.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Korver. Duncan kicks to Curry. Duncan with the screen for Curry. Here's Armstrong. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
Outside Gordon. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Good on the triple.
And how about the response from him on that one, getting his revenge with the triple.
Ariza passes to Korver. Back to Ariza. Right side Curry. Here's Armstrong. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Livingston. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Outside Gordon. 3-pointer. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Livingston. Ariza passes to Armstrong. Over Kirilenko. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Armstrong's got 10 points in the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And so it's San Antonio, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious.
It's a halftime Benjamin. Shout out to that boy Crippy for popping in the chat at the halftime. Let's look at the stats right now. That boy Ben Gordon's over here carrying your fucking sorry ass Chris Paul. Go to the bench. Kyle Korver was actually having a pretty good game. Only missed 1 shot. It was a 3. Scoring 10 points. Steph is CP3 giving you issues, bro. Like real Shaduki. But yeah, Benjamin shitty.
To the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul with the ball. Outside Gordon. Paul kicks to Gordon. Jazz passing it around. Here's Abdul Rahim. Nice D from Duncan. And for the Spurs, they're shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Here's Armstrong. And Boyd pulls it down. The Jazz shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Pass to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Boyd. He's covered by Arenas, and he uses the glass on the layup. Boyd's got 8 points.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Arenas kicks to Armstrong. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Paul. Boyd the pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Now Kirilenko. And the 3 off target. First half of basketball here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Kirilenko.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Timeout. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
He's got a place in the starting lineup as it stands now. He's at number 5 in the Western Conference.
And I really feel like the fans got it right. A lot of players are having big seasons in the West, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Paul passes to Abdur-Rahim. Duncan with the block.
Oh, terrific swat. His guys love seeing him go to work on that end.
Armstrong. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the shot is good. Armstrong's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Pass to Kirilenko.
The defense comes at Kirilenko hard, but no problem for him. He stays focused and physical, still able to get the shot off, absorbing the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Free throw good, Kirilenko.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Here's Armstrong. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Armstrong's got 33 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Utah Jazz. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Kirilenko the pass to Boyd. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Armstrong. Duncan. He shoot again, and it's good on the layup. Duncan's got 10 points in the game.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
All up top, guarded by Curry. Paul can't get it to go.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And the shot goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Kirilenko. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Takes it in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A moment now to check out some numbers for him. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. And that one falls for Armstrong. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Utah. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Van Horn, he's checked in for Monroe. P.J. Tucker comes in for Tim Duncan. Ariza's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. And it's Corver in for Stephen Curry. Here's Gordon. Rebound by Armstrong. Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Utah with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Gordon missing. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run.
And top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. That just tells you this is a group that values taking care of the ball.
And going back to their assist ranking, there's a terrific flow to their offense. You've mentioned it, Greg, often good ball movement, good player movement. It's basketball as it was meant to be played. And that one falls for Armstrong. And both free throws good for Armstrong.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Pass to Abdul-Rahim. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He doesn't care at all if he has to take a little punishment to get his points. You can say that for sure about Abdul-Rahim. He's not going to shy away from the contact.
2.
That free throw, no good.
Sharif Abdul-Rahim's game is a combination of tenacity, toughness, and
so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Well, Chicken Crew, that's that match against CP10. That whole team actually put up a pretty good fight, but we still won. You had me with 39, you had fucking Kyle Korver 24 points, Trevor Reeves with 13, Tim Duncan a double-double 10 and 15, PJ Tucker also a double-double of 10 and 10. Steph, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it's my dad's MyCareer. I already did a MyCareer for myself it's on YouTube. I actually did one for me. I did one for my friend Skylar. I did one for Mikey. Yeah. I might do another fucking me again before moving on to 2026 before yeah. 26 will be the last 2K that I probably play too. Shit's getting expensive. I would assume that Austin followed me, Mikey, so I'm gonna just shout him out then. Okay, okay. Shout out Austin for the follow too. Shout out Crippy for being here like always, real legend. Crippy, if you actually are subbed to the YouTube, there's a whole playlist literally just dedicated to literally fucking me and you just playing. It's Bat Chicken TTV as well. I will. For your security, please enter your PIN. Bitch, please. Um, I'll do it after this video because I gotta fucking end it before it gets too long. I might record another episode, I'm not sure yet. But hee hee ha ha. Crippy, I'll give you that my YouTube in the fucking Discord.